and we'll see you straight after the match.
Sociedad, they're back in the Champions League.
Intrigued by this game, obviously two teams fight.
So far so good this season, but very shortly Max Aarons with the ball into Javi Guerra. Max Aarons, Tarraga and Jesus Vázquez, Almeida, Barcelona.
We approach crunch time in La Liga.
It's Tarraga's Ancelotti believes will be okay to face it against Real Madrid this season. Antonio Rudiger, ball into Mbappe. Bellingham tried to get on the end of the way. When this is Almeida on the ball, they are missing some key players.
Pete, good afternoon, Paul. We might have to just take a look at this first. And
be rested, but starts another one. Lucas Vázquez with the cross, it's clear. Guillermo Cuadra Fernandez, still Sadik, and Modric slide up towards Bellingham. Tarraga tight to him. This is a good opportunity for Valensiya. Jesus Vázquez with the cross, and Fran Garcia to his left, Mbappe to his right, and in the end...
It'll be interesting to see how they defend now.
From Rudiger, another one for Kylian Mbappe to chase. He's taken it down, he just couldn't...
I think it's a difficult one. Carlo about Luca and how he's doing.
Chance here for Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe clearly offside. Mbappe racing clear. Can he send it past Marma?
Clip ankles over it and behind. Valensiya very high there, right up. Whether he's going to strike the ball.
Penalty up against Mamardashvili, and he said...
Big opportunity. Obviously the keeper's gone the right way. The end
of this, in it comes from Diego Lopez, and it is headed past. Acceptable this season
Yeah, for the defenders to... Real Madrid, obviously the keeper's gone the right way.
Well, and at the other end, Diakabi strikes.
Of defenders, again, like the penalty situation. Very, 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 very good this year.
This one, here's Brahim. Chance for Mbappe, and he swipes. Offside.
Very close.
Not one for seven. Offside. Combinations. They want him in the area as well. Is he going to arrive for this cross? He is.
of pain. You could see the grimace on his face, but we'll see whether or not.
Here's Vinicius being chased into the corner by Mosquera, and this is promising. Jesus Vázquez, and the shot is blocked.
I mean, he was isolated in the end.
Still Bellingham, and in the end,
Vinicius. Fran Garcia continues his run into the box front for Sadik.
That was a worry when he went down there. He's back to his indestructible best, winning in swinging corner to the near post and headed to the front.
Time they get a corner, it's a good...
He rolls it into space for Lucas Vázquez with the cross, and the goalkeeper receives from Diakabi. Modric in towards...
That gesture with his hands as well. Also, I think it's worth pointing out, really...
It's Bellingham into Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe gets a shot! Season at Real Madrid. Ivan nicely played into Brahim. Mbappe with a shot.
No, if you're going to play through those central areas where there's so
fair bit this season, that's sometimes not at the start of games, but towards the...
When they're a bit higher, you can play this kind of ball where you're getting...
Here. Cross is cleared. Mbappe, so everyone believes he'll break that record. Modric with the corner. Mukhtar.
Corner.
Modric will take... Vinicius drives for the byline. Puts the brakes on, but those three suspended players, so let's see how that does.
And they have a chance to rest a little bit with the ball and try...
Thought about the shot there, plays the ball instead to Sadik, and Modric with the out-swinging corner. It's nodded down and off the...
On there, but just offside.
To Diakabi. Vinicius turns. Bellingham still driving forward into the penalty area, the shot...
was a good effort
to midfield position. Fran Garcia gets the cross in, but it's a comfortable cap. Kylian Mbappe once more. Modric takes the corner, headed away by Javi Guerra.
Second half.
Mbappe gets the shot up.
And we've seen it time and time again where they...
Into Max Aarons, in, and as you mentioned, in terms of the carousel of Pepe, can he find the space for a shot? He's driven wide, and it's a cross instead. Brahim. Kabi's goal is the difference between the two.
Earlier, they do have a difficult run in, and there's teams at the bottom that are also winning. Valensiya, fresh legs.
at half-time. Like I mentioned before,
in the studs, and then Valverde's momentum going much quicker. Here's a good chance.
It's Vinicius with the cross.
Mbappe's shot came off a ball
Against Lucas and brings down Lucas Vázquez.
Accustomed to this kind of thing where they've been behind.
to conceding that goal.
Diego Lopez here. Can he get the shot away? Someone who will probably be involved for Spain in the under-21 Euros. Vázquez. Sadik has made the run. Chamonix blocks the pass. Modric with the corner. Flicked on and into the... Just gets in ahead of Jesus Vázquez.
Post. Bellingham looks like he gets the touch onto it at the far post. Puts it into the roof of the...
Take from close range. And we've Mbappe on the edge of the area. Still Bellingham. Good save from Mamadou. Diakabi, twisting, turning. There's the cross.
Will be very big, fresh.
Keeps possession for Valensiya.
I think Madrid do give you time to get on top and dominate this game now.
Bellingham to Lucas. Lucas sent it to the back post and to Vinicius. Bellingham and Rodrigo in the middle. Rodrigo. Chamonix can clear. Area back to Lucas. Mbappe tried to give it back to Lucas, but Rudiger's long ball over the top. Mbappe might get on the end of it in the end. Rodrigo, the nice little flick inside to Mbappe. The referee had a good view of that and sees header. It's almost spilled by Fran Gonzalez. He pushes, resting.
Good delivery in.
Bellingham, nice little flick to play. Still Lucas. Can he deliver the cross? It's blocked and out for play. But it's two. Late. But it comes out to Max Aarons.
With his debut.
Well, he might have a shot to deal with here from Vinicius. Being helped up by Max Aarons. Gets the cross in, and that's a brilliant save.
And the defender coming across.
Fede Valverde and Vázquez. Here's Bellingham into Mbappe. Laid it off, but
So the three players coming on are David Alaba.
Inside to Almeida. Modric fouled him, so set piece up. Fran Garcia, Mbappe, and just past the post.
Returns the pass on a cutback. Probably feeling the effects now.
Mbappe gets across the back post, rising is Endrick. Is that handball? For Endrick, because he's not going to displace Mbappe, but it goes instead to Mbappe. Mbappe trying to...
Giving your back players confidence and instruction, and good too. We'll soon find out.
Rodrigo gets it back from Bellingham, finds space for the shot. Marmelesh takes it in his stride. Endrick in support. This run to Pepelu. Valensiya players out there at the moment. David Alaba sends over the cross, and he pulled back to Rafa Mir. He strikes it. It comes out to Hugo through. He's got a player in the middle. It's Hugo arriving.
Oh.
It's Corberan's side, and it's real. You never write.
Who's a fantastic delivery.
Scored a goal he's never going to forget.